It is the 6th of March, and this is March to Orbit. Yeah, very clever name. Well done. Well done, me, for that. Right, we're going to resume this flight. So last time, we had just had our booster cut its engine off. Look at that. It's terrible. I can barely... Should have coloured that in a bright colour. The booster cut out, and we're just flying through through the upper atmosphere right now. We need to get over... Oh, it needs 150. Oh, yeah, we're fine. I thought it was 140. Thank goodness that I actually overdid it. Another issue with going fast. That's interesting, isn't it? I hadn't even clicked that that was a problem. Right, we've done the distance. We're okay. We're now coming into re-entry. That's wonderful. That was a wonderful bit of time warping there, actually. Right, so we're getting a load of science credits. What are we actually building up science-wise? What's our... Oh, we're going through the transition to... There we go, to atmosphere. We're at 16 science credit. That's good. So we're just getting science just as we go. That's really nice, actually. We've got getting upper atmosphere for this as well. And this is one thing I always find quite interesting with the early film camera. You're trying to get the upper atmosphere done. In my, we'll speed this up a little bit. In my, do a little thing there. In my Express to Orbit series, one thing I actually did with the Russian series was to always send up a biological capsule and a film capsule at the same time for a lot of the missions. Primarily because things like the biological capsule can take time. And just completing the 3 sort of foundation contracts that they sort of give you doesn't actually... Ooh, that exploded into lots of bits. I didn't think there was that many bits on it. How many bits were on that? There was 4 fins and like an engine and something else. There was more than 5 or 6 parts there that flew off. So that just broke up into a million pieces. Yeah, basically the basic 3 contracts for film camera and biological... If you just fly them perfectly, you don't get all the science. So sometimes it's worth, if you can, just sending both up, and you can basically account for it, particularly if they become biome specific. But I can't remember if they are or not, so I'll have to think about that. This is going to be the worst video section of landing ever. So we're 2 minutes into the episode, and what you're watching is basically a black screen with a camera on. In fact, it's not even a camera. It's a thing that's supposed to represent a camera. Can I open things? No? Okay. The probe, that thing there is obviously one of those is the probe. Oh, it's that one there, isn't it? Is it landed? It says it's 8 kilometers away. It must have hit the ground by now. Is it just splashed down? Is this something I can recover and get some science for being suborbital or something? Right, we're going to speed this up. I don't know why. Oh, one of the things I find really interesting about Kerbalism, when it tells you that the batteries have run out on something, it changes your time warp. So if you're doing physical time warp, you sometimes don't notice it, because you've read something, looked away, and whatnot's going on. Right, let's get these contracts out of the way, actually, get this done. Right, so anything new will pop up there. Right, there we go. 1's open, 2's open. We're coming down. I'd like it to go a bit quicker as we come down. So we've got 3 minutes. It's taken us 3 minutes to come from booster separation, as we shall call it, all the way down to the surface. So that's not bad. It's not bad. Let's speed up a bit more. Get that down quicker. Right. We'll slow it down at the last minute. We're going at 5, so about 20 seconds left, 20 meters left. I'll just pop it down to there. And then that should just glide in softly into the water. Wonderful. Recover. Thank you very much. Recover that. No, recover. There we go. Right, so let's see. We've got another bit more science. We've actually got quite a lot of science built up. We're still doing research as well. So our research is so slow that it's not actually a problem. I want to get that because we want science. And I have to get that because we want orbital tech, which then gives me access to that, which I'm quite happy about. And I think that's us done. Now, we could go for supersonic plane development just for those supersonic wings. We don't want the cockpit. Although, to be fair, I think we get the ground, like not breaking ground, the milestones. We just don't get the contracts for the flight of space planes. So it might actually work out still positive for us, but we'll not do that. So 39,000 in the bank. What's our next mission? So this one is now saying we've got 200 and 600 damage. I forgot to check the downrange on the last one. I'm going to leave that one. That's one I tend to use an uprated booster for when I'm preparing for the advanced one. So we've got these ones we should be able to complete, I hope, because it just needs to go to an altitude and come back down. And then we've got these ones here that should be possible as well. And they've not got bad funding. And then this is just ever getting bigger. I don't even foresee me doing this one. I mean, We could just strap it onto something, actually. But I can't choose both. That's the only problem. I can't choose to have this and one of the others, which is annoying. Right, so let's have a look. We've got 14 minutes of this episode. The bio's going next. We're gonna put all 3 bio up because we know those have definitely got to be done. Probably gonna push that one in at some point. I'm gonna use warp time right now. Actually, let's just warp time and get one of those ready, so that we actually have it stacked and ready. You can see our funding goes down awfully quickly because what have we got? What's coming out? We got just facilities are just expensive. What's costing us? A space plane? Can I get rid of the space plane hangar? I don't need it. Can I destroy it? Research and development is expensive. Astronaut complex. I don't have any astronauts. Get rid of them. Right. We're going to roll that out. We're not good. Yeah, we're going to roll that out, but we're not going to launch it just yet. So let's see. Do I have time to? Let's launch it. Let's get it up, and let's do this mission. Get that done, and then I think we'll try and end the episode with a bit of a planning other stuff. So this needs to go. We've got more than the units required. It needs to go to 100 and come back down. Okay, there we go. Right now we know this should be possible. We know this should definitely be possible. So we're going to launch that. Right. Recover and proceed. Right, here we are. And I will point out that because I'm trying to do this time-wise quickly and not speedrun quickly, I would have actually gone very differently as to how I was doing this. I'm trying to think of the quickest way to get to different points, but we've ended up in my usual pattern, which is a little annoying, actually. I was hoping that limiting, saying that I had a set time to do things in would have actually made it a bit more difficult. But anyway, contract complete. Yeah, did that one. Wonderful. Right. Contract is up here. Where are we? Film canister. There we are. Biological. 35 units. Got that. Everything's good. Got to go to 100 kilometers. Right. Start the engine. Let's hope that whatever fruit flies or... Oh, you are kidding me. Oh. Recover vessel. Recover to the VAB. Right. So I should have done that last time. That's what I should have done. That's how you do it. I was trying to do it from the main screen. Alright, so we have 6 days of vessel recovery. Now, do I need to put it... Do I need to edit it? Is that something I need to do? Can I edit it and have a look at it? Make sure that it's got fuel and things? Alright, so just to be safe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the Bio 115 again. There we go. I'm going to save the edits. So that should be brand new. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, it can roll straight back out. We'll just roll that straight back out. We've killed 2 minutes of the entire episode of rolling things backwards and forwards. I bet this is the sort of thing you pay for, isn't it? It's a quality YouTube vision. And of course, we're in the dark when we come back out because that's what it likes to do to me. Every time we change screens, I'm losing seconds. It's killing me. All right, so we've got about 9 minutes 30 left. We're on about 12 minutes when we've actually brought the last craft out. It's taken us 3 minutes of failed launch, reset, doing everything. Now, somebody can tell me, actually, I know there was a number of changes to RP-1, where it used to be you could just wheel the craft out and back again and the engine would be fixed. I don't know if tags have been added to stop that happening. I don't know. Right, I think we're done. Let's fire the engine. Is this one going to work? Yes, we have a light. Off we go. Wonderful. Right. While that's doing that, let's get the contract up. Here it is. So we've got to go over 100 kilometers. We have everything we need to do. We're gonna... Ooh, that's not going... That doesn't accelerate very quickly, does it? I suppose it's got a thruster weight of about 1.5, something like that, which is not bad, actually. It's what you'd want, but it does mean that you can't put much else on the top of this thing. It's pretty much payload limited right now, unless you want to put 2 of them. I mean, they could make boosters out of them, but again, it's limited impact in my mind, shall we say. We're going to turn it to there, and we're going to actually speed you up a bit. Because we're on 8 minutes and I need to fly faster. I'm going to do quite a bit of speed up a bit, actually. We need to get... Oh, hello. Why are you doing that? Why are you turning the other way? Was I hitting the wrong buttons? I probably was. It's probably my fault. Blame me. There we go. Right. I'm going to turn you over to 45 right now. Right. I need to fix this top thing. It's doing my head in. It is actually doing my head in right now. That's 0. There you go. Right, we're going to 0, so that's going to be to over 150. There we go. We're going to get rid of the fairings. Yeah, get rid of the fairings. Get rid of the fairings. That's fine. Oh, God, for a minute then I thought we'd lost the top of the craft. You know what? I've actually made a mistake here because we've put that, which is angled. It should have been just flat so that it would actually not be aerodynamically potentially stable. That's a thought, isn't it? And this thing's going to roll. We could actually end up burning up on re-entry this from this sort of altitude. So we'll have to think about it, right? Get rid of it. Right, we can arm the parachute. Is everything going well is the question. Are our whatever is in there, fruit flies, koalas? I don't know why I always say koalas. I've never been to Australia. No, I don't think I've ever seen a koala in real life. Could be a haggai. We could talk about it as a haggai. It's like a, it's where haggis comes from, obviously. And yeah, Americans, I'm joking, okay? That's not where haggis comes from, okay? Just don't go and ask your butcher for a haggai. Right. Google it. You'll love it. You'll love it. We're coming through. Oh, we just skipped out the atmosphere for a little shallow skip, didn't we? So let's have a look. We've done our 100 kilometers. We're just coming back down now. You could say, why didn't I just do a straight up launch? And I have done craft on the first series of Express to Orbit. I did craft that would just basically launch this biological sample straight up and come straight back down. They take a little bit of refining, primarily because you tend to need a bit of a kick on them or multi-stages. And when I'm doing a speed run like this, where time is limited, I don't have he's doing it. I knew it was going to do this. I knew it was going to turn the wrong way around. It's just badly designed. Oh, come on. Although that lip might actually slow it down quickly enough. But this is potentially going to get very hot very quickly. So that's a problem. Yeah. The positive is that actually this thing just needs to go up and come back down. So as long as we give it the opportunity to do that, it should be okay. And I think it only ever goes up to about 150 kilometers. So we should be all right for that. This design obviously wouldn't work for the film canister because it has to do downrange, so it would probably need a boost. But yeah, what a brilliant, look at that, brilliant view. You can watch a black screen. There you go. Look at that. There's that bit that I didn't color in. There we go. Right, let's do this. Note to self, it might be worth, for the launches and landings to actually, I don't know, do them in the daytime. You tell me. I mean, YouTube compression is going to be, I'll do that. I'll zoom really far in. There we go. Just there you go. A really, really extreme close-up look at what we're doing. There we go. Look at that. Isn't it awesome? It's wobbling. I would love to know why they get a wobble like this. Is it that it's to do with the aero sort of stability and it's balancing between mass and aero? Is it because this is actually the heaviest part? Is this the heaviest part? Or is this the heaviest part? Police are coming past because I'm talking about aerodynamics and I'm not very good at aerodynamics. So what should actually happen? This whole thing should flip around now. Yeah, the police have definitely heard that we're talking about aerodynamics. And they're parking up outside. They're just. Is that? I think that's an ambulance actually. Right. Come on. Hurry up. Come on. Right. One of these will fire now. Boom. There we go. That's better. That's more logical, isn't it? There. It looks completely like it was designed to do that. So note to self. That doesn't work. Pretty much. That doesn't work. I wonder whether this casing of this is too big, too heavy. Maybe I should have gone for the small case because normally I would put the small case on here. So we'll see. Down to 20 to 200. No, I want to do that actually. We're gonna hurry up. Come on, this is taking forever to land. I'm looking at the clock going, we're at 4 minutes. I'm now at 4 minutes. I've done like nothing in this episode. I feel as I'm so far behind. Right. And splash down. Wonderful. Recover that. Normal recover that. Normal recover. Right. Thank you. Right. So there we are. We're down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. With that black screen pause joy, got a bit more science there. So we'll see if can we afford to? No, it's got seven science to spend. Can I get something else for 7 science? You're 10, and I can't get anything. I could have that. I could get crew survivability. Can I get crew survivability? Why would I want that? I don't need crew. Right. I could descent and landing. Yeah, because that's going to have been useful for us at some point. Right. Next mission. I think we're going to spend 3 minutes trying to build a craft for our 3,000 meters downrange contract. We do have an upgrade point to spend as well. So that's going to be something. And you can see just this actually shouldn't take this long to jump into the VAB. It's having one of its moments, I can tell. And this is the clock ticking down now. We're at 2:30. 2:30 that was. Okay. So it took about 15 seconds, I think, for that to do that transition. Just if you were wondering. That's why I'm trying to minimize screen transitions, but there is only so much I can do. What I'm gonna do is I want to make a little, I want to do this. I want to make that, and this is the beta 1A booster. There we go. Do that. Right. So we want to try and don't save that. I want to try and put something 3,000 kilometers downrange. Has this got a parachute on it? I don't need a parachute. I don't need that either. So we're going to take that off. We're going to put that to there. I'm going to take that off. Going to put that to there. And put that there. Put that on top. Right. We know that works. We know that works. I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. Yes. That's got rid of. And then I'm going to have a look at these engines. So these engines can be uprated. Oh, 3,000. Is that all it's going to cost me to uprate the engines? We'll do that. And then I'll refuel them. I think they're more efficient like that. Are they more? Which is the ones with the better ISP? Actually, I've just realised I've just automatically done that. 231, 234, and that burns for. It doesn't tell me how long it burns for. 40 seconds. That goes 52. Okay. Right. What's my delta V? There is no delta V because I've got to remove all these tanks in the 42 seconds that I'm looking at it. Right. Take this, remove all tanks, do that. Right, that gives me 2,600 delta V. I don't think that's enough. But then equally, I've got about 20 seconds of burn time. So, you know what, we could put a bit of, I could put a bit of this in, and then see. Hello, I've got an engine there. Do you want to just? Can I have fuel for it? Thank you. Right, that's more like it. How much does this booster give me if I just strap it on? That's not going to work because it's too heavy. Right. Not too heavy. It's too thingy-doodled. Right. I need a coupler. Oh, and that is it. So from me, until next time, have a great one.